Ansu Fati. Ansu flipping Fati. That's his name. Don't wear it out. That's his name. Don't wear it out. 16. 16 years of age. The impact that this guy has made has been actually quite incredible. To Because when he played for Real Betis, the first game, I was like, wait a minute, who is this kid? This kid looks really good. Because he didn't score. But I was like, no, this kid looks like something. Then him scoring against Osasuna. New camp, your first ever start at the new camp. You flipping get a G and an assist. For me, that's insanity. And I'll say this right now. I don't know how many 16-year-olds, because when Cristiano and Messi were really popping off, they were like 17, 18, 19. I don't know how many 16-year-olds were this good. I don't know how many 16-year-olds were this good. And I just think it is so exciting when you see someone so young right through. And as people have said, let's not compare him to Messi. He'll never be a Messi. We'll probably never see another Messi for another lifetime or something. But Messi wasn't doing this stuff at 16. Messi wasn't doing this stuff at 16. So my thing is that let's relax on this kid. Let's not overhype him. There's still a long way to go, because I've seen Balotelli. People thought, oh my gosh, Balotelli is going to be the next dude. And we all know what happens to Balotelli. Many young dudes have come through, hyped up, and it never happened. What? White Pele. Rooney was the White Pele. Rooney was coming in at 16, 17. He was the White Pele. But it didn't really happen. So let's get what guys are saying with me. Easy, chill. Okay, I'm going to start first with your boy Abdullah. So Abdullahi, man, hit it with us right now. So Ansu Fati, do you think that he is worth the hype and he can be the next big thing, or do you think that he's all hype and we need to chill out? He ain't that good. He's a one-season wonder.
I have two things to say about that. Firstly, it's like, for me, he's too young. Like, we just need to give him time. We just need to give him time. So, and from I watched Barcelona match. I saw how he plays. He's a very good player. We need to give him time a little bit to gel into the team. And secondly, it's all about Lionel Messi's decision. Either he's leaving Barcelona or not. If Lionel Messi is leaving, then I think they got a good player that can replace Messi. It depends on Lionel Messi.
Wait. So you're saying that he can replace Messi?
Yeah, he can.
No. Abdullahi, you're on crack.
With what I'm saying. No. With what I'm saying, with what I'm saying right now, I believe he can replace Lionel Messi. Because Messi has a decision. Yeah, he knows the reason he said he wants to go. He has the reason of saying he wants to step down as a Barcelona player.
Wait, Abdullahi, wait. Let me just be clear here. Are you telling me that you believe that Ansu Fati, this test tube child, can replace Messi?
It's possible because Barca don't want to spend money. If Messi goes, who don't want to buy that will replace Messi? Neymar? No. They can't afford Neymar. It's not possible. So who's the one to buy that will replace Messi?
Look, I'm like, you can't say this 16-year-old can replace him. No, sorry. Like, he ain't replacing. He's nowhere near Messi's level. It's not happening. Sorry.
I know.
Messi is a generational talent.
I know it's not up to Messi level, but you can't just say because he's 16 years old, he doesn't have that talent. A player can be brushed up. He can play under any coach and be brushed up very well.
But Abdullahi, you're talking about one of the greatest footballers of all time. You're talking about a guy that doesn't come around very often.
I know.
So how do you say even if you brush up Ansu Fati, he's not touching Messi?
I know. That's what we say. Messi was 19 years. Who really know Messi? Nobody really knew Messi that much until he started playing under Pep Guardiola. That was when we started knowing Lionel Messi. That was under Guardiola.
That's a lie. We know that's a lie. When Messi was under Rijkaard, Messi was a baller. When Messi was coming up as a substitute,
when he was on Rijkaard, he was coming up as a substitute when he was under Rijkaard. But when Pep Guardiola took over, that was when we saw the real Lionel Messi.
Okay. Okay. Ahmed, thoughts on this? Ahmed.
Well, I don't really have much time. I'm very sick. I just came on to say one thing. On
get well soon, bro. Get well soon.
And inshallah, bro. On the Hangout of August 11th, right? On the 45th minute, I have the receipts. You can check. I was the only one who said Neymar stays at PSG. I just want to take credit for that W. Everyone else said that he leaves. That's all I have to say for this Hangout. See y'all next week.
Thank
Okay.
you for that, Ahmed. Hazem, can you please speak? Thank you.
Yeah, bro. So wow, this guy he really impressed me. I was watching the Valencia game,
Is he the next big
and
thing? Is he the next big thing? Hazem, are we getting too hyped up? How good can this guy be?
we have to slow down. We have to slow down because this, in terms of talent, wow, this guy has huge talent. Yeah, but this is what happens if everyone gets hyped up at this point, and the media and us and everyone, nothing's gonna come out of him. He's just gonna be another scenario of a player that could have been. So it all in terms of pure talent, he has the talent to become. I wouldn't say Messi. I wouldn't go that far, but really one of the top players in the world. If you we go purely by talent, close to Messi's level, close to Messi's level. But in terms of it all depends on the mentality because it might be too early for him to be at such a big stage and all that pressure. But he seems to be dealing with it well. So this reminds me kind of Donnarumma when he got put in and he was making an impact. So if he maintains the mental aspect like Donnarumma did, because if you remember Donnarumma, and all the young talents that became stars, they all have the common thing that they were strong mentally. That's the key thing. And the mentality is key. If he maintains the strong mentality and he manages to cloud out all the media pressure and all the peer pressure, he's definitely going to be one of the best players in the world. And I can see that right now in the way he moves on the pitch, the way he dribbles and crosses and finds the other players. Wow, no, this guy has natural instinct, but it's all about the mental aspects, and I really hope so because this guy he can really be one of the best players in the world, reach close to Messi's level,
Okay.
and he's definitely more talented than Dembele. I'll say that
So
in
actually,
terms of talent. Yeah.
okay. So before I go to Christ, why is everybody crapping on Pepe? Relax. Arsenal's issues are a lot deeper than Pepe. Just relax. Chill on Pepe. We will talk about Emery when we get this. Just chill on Pepe, man. The guys from Ivory Coast. Relax, chill. Christ, thoughts on Ansu Fati? Is he the next big thing, or are we getting too excited?
Definitely agree with what Hasm said, man. Love with these kids because they get hyped a lot, especially when they put in a few good performances. But I think that if he keeps the mentality like Hasm, he focuses on his game and doesn't let the media distract him, he'll be a great player, man. Because like he has a lot of talent, like the way he moves with the ball, the way like Hasm said, the way he crosses, his acceleration, even his confidence, Double H, bro, that
But it's only a
impressed
few
me.
games. It's only a few games. Only a few
No,
games.
but his confidence, bro, like the way his confidence is, it can help him grow to become even better. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
Okay, all right. Hardcore. How good can this Ansu Fati be, man?
Hello, sorry. What did you
Yes,
say?
Milcore. How good can this Ansu Fati be?
Um, so again, I'm not buying into this hype. I'm not buying it. Where is your proof in a UCL night in the knockout stage? On Tuesday will
Oh
be a
my god.
and it's come on, it's fact. On Tuesday in Signal Iduna Park, I need him to pull up with two G's,
Two
at
G,
least two.
easy, Milcore. Two G's. You want two G's from a 16-year-old? Two G's?
I want two G's from a 16-year-old who's getting hyped
Milcore,
by
chill,
Barcelona.
chill. Nah, that's too much.
Because
Two G's for a 16-year-old on a sale night is too much. If
no,
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 look,
no.
wait,
Listen,
easy, Milcore.
listen.
If this dude drops two G's, if he drops two
Yeah,
G's, I'm making him tier three. If he
that's
drops
what I'm
two
saying.
G's against Dortmund, I'm making him tier three. For a 16-year-old,
Yes,
that's
if
crazy.
he drops two G's away, I'll make him tier three too. That's why I'm saying this is that to me personally, Valencia, it's in camp now. I mean, come on, guys, camp now. It's not in Mestalla. It's not in Santiago Bernabeu. It's Camp Nou of all people. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
I'm sorry. And you know,
That's
and
just
I'll
no.
round off with this. I'll round off with this. You know what the funny thing is, right? I personally think, and this is just me being honest, I personally think Dembele has shown his worth in much more bigger games than this Ansu Fati has, because Fati, what big game has he scored in? Except for Valencia and Camp Nou, you know? So I'm just saying, you
Wait,
know.
okay, so Osasuna isn't a
And this
big
is
team.
talent perspective.
Okay, then what about when Dembele scored against Vallecano away last
Okay, no, no,
season?
okay, okay, okay,
What
okay,
did
okay, 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 good, okay. We'll get to things. Let's just keep it. Okay, Cyril Winner Conte, Ansu Fati, is he worth the hype? Yes or no?
I mean, I think so at this point because I mean, think about it. 16 years old. I mean,
Yep.
how many 16-year-olds are playing at this level? He's a talent. He's phenomenal. And at this point, I mean, again, it's very early. It's too early to tell, I think, because I mean, he's only played like what 3 games so far. But I mean, at this point, I would say probably he could become another Mbappe if he keeps his mentality. But that's the critical thing, like Hazem said, all about mentality at this point. Because
Are you
look at Dembele.
serious?
Easy,
It's
chill,
Neymar.
chill. No,
Dembele's
Milka, shut the hell up. Cyril Winner, finish your point.
Dembele is full of talent, yet because of his poor mentality, his poor attitude, and poor work rate, he's not at the top level. So if he puts his head down and works hard and stays diligent, then he can become another Mbappe. He's a brilliant player.
Okay. Um,
Okay.
Sean Walsh. Walsh.
Yeah, so I don't think people realize or understand how difficult it is to break into a first team of any club, let alone Barcelona, at 16 and become the youngest ever goal scorer. And if you watch the Valencia game, his movement, his understanding, his decision making, his dribbling, the confidence associated with that, it's pretty incredible to watch. He's playing well above his age. Warranted to a certain degree, but when you compare him to, Messi, Mbappe, and other great players and superstars in the league, you have to take into consideration that he's only played what? So there's also another factor. You can't use UCL as a barometer, Milkor. He hasn't played in them yet. Only criteria.
But when he
You can't.
plays in Signal
Wait,
Iduna
wait,
Park
wait, wait,
on
wait, wait.
Tuesday,
Easy, no, no,
you have to
Milka,
pull up
chill,
with
chill,
two
chill.
G's
Oh, yo, oh,
to
yo,
show me
yo,
that
yo, wait, chill,
Well, that's
Milka,
not
chill, chill,
talking
Milka,
about.
chill,
I am
Milka,
so
chill. Walsh, you need to
We're
fix.
not talking.
Wait. Walsh, you need to fix your mic volume because I think you're sounding a bit robotic in your mic things. Just fix your mic volume or don't shout too loud because I can hear a bit robotic. But finish your point. Finish your point.
That's my point. I think he is. He has a lot of potential. But I think we need to calm down with the Messi comparisons and Mbappe comparisons. It's only been a few games, and when Messi and Dembele are back, we don't know how much game time he's going to get. So we have to wait, a few months to really gauge this.
watch
He's
him
only
be
been like
visible against Dortmund
Okay.
on Tuesday.
All right. Oh, no. Milka,
not
shut the hell
out
up.
against
So look,
Dortmund.
man. So that is so basically my last thing on this is that from what everyone has said, he is young. Let's chill. He's not touching Messi. He'll never reach Messi's level. That's just it's a straight fact. But what he's done as a 16-year-old already is already very impressive. I will tune in on Tuesday because we have to deal with Chelsea. Chelsea Valencia we have to look at Chelsea Valencia, and I will tune in on Tuesday for that game against. Wait, what the hell is happening here? I will tune in for that game against Dortmund because that game against Dortmund, Barca against Dortmund, is going to be huge. So let's just see what happens. Now, because if Ansu Fati bowls against Dortmund, he bowls on a Champions League night, I think we're going to have a very, very good just. Okay, Red, you're here. So, Red, round us off and then we can finish this topic. So, Red, your thoughts on Ansu Fati?
I just wanted to chime in on this one. Pretty much with Ansu Fati. Look, the kid is money. He looks good, but I do want people to just dial it down a little bit and let him just play his football. And this is not me hating because I know some of the older football fans, and I'm talking like 12 plus, they'll remember a name by a player that debuted for Barca, and he was the previous youngest ever player. He even broke Messi's record, Bojan Krkic. And he was hyped. I remember they were saying he's better than Messi, and that was he was very coveted. From the La Masia, you can go back and read all these forums and reports and stuff. When he debuted in 2007-8 season, I believe, and he scored. I remember he scored 10 plus goals in that season. He was quality. He even debuted against Osasuna, if I'm not mistaken, in his first matches. And what happened to Bojan Krkic? He fell off, because against Yeah, exactly. And like what happens is that like with these players is that people tend to give them such a high pedestal, put them on such a high pedestal that even if they're giving out a good output, they won't be good enough because people have such high expectations. Like for Barca fans, I think they should just dial it down, enjoy the football, like enjoy this kid, and whatever he does, let him produce. Don't compare it to
Okay.
Messi. Don't compare him to anybody. He's quality. Let's just keep it at that. Nothing great yet because he hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. Look, as I say, Ansu Fati, we wait and see what you do against Dortmund and what you do henceforth from there, man.